Welcome back to Duckpin TV. This is our third segment in the series. This is the dueling doubles. We are back at Lucky Strike Lanes in Mansfield, Connecticut, and once again, I'm Pat Rufo. I'm joined again by Eric Pellett. And tonight, Eric, the theme of the night is
do or die.
It is do or die for the Pellett and Shaw team. They have lost the two singles matches.
Yeah, we had a really close matchup in game one 2 weeks ago. Luke Robustelli just edged out Kyle Shaw 166 to 163. A spectacular finish to that.
Really great finish.
The following week, last week, we had Rick Danserau and Erik Pellett go head to head. Rick Danserau, Eric almost from the start was up.
He was down early. He had a chance near the end, but it wasn't as close as the Robustelli Shaw match.
Right.
The interesting thing about tonight, we got a little bit of a different format, and it's called scotch doubles. We've got a little twist on it, but what you're going to essentially see is each team, the bowlers are going to alternate going first.
Right.
And then after that, it's going to be
their teammate's going to close the frame, and then they're going to start the next. So
frame.
you will see the bowlers alternate who's throwing the first ball.
So in other words, they're bowling a singles match, sort of, but they're teamed together and bowling every other box. It's going to be something to watch. Again, do or die for shaw and Pellett, and we'll be back after a word from our sponsors to bring you this exciting segment. Hopefully you'll be with us. See you then.
Lucky Strike Lanes is located at 185 Stafford Road in Mansfield, Connecticut. That's Route 32, right across from the drive-in movie theater. Lucky Strike has 24 duckpin lanes and is home of the Eastern Classic, duckpin bowling's most historic tournament. Lucky Strike is also a great place for birthday parties, group outings, corporate functions, and fundraisers. Lucky Strike also has lanes available for open bowling. Rock and Bowl every Friday and Saturday night as well. You can visit Lucky Strike Lanes at luckystrakelanesct.com or on Facebook, Lucky Strike Lanes CT. Hope to see you soon.
Okay, here we are. We're back, and we're ready to start our first match. Team Pellett and Shaw. Erik Pellett's going to be leading off on the same format. They're going to bowl one box on frame two and lane 2. And then Kyle will pick up from there and bowl on 1 and 2. And it's, as I hate to say, but it's deja vu all over again.
This is how we saw Eric start his match against Kyle, or rather against Rick last week.
Same exact Rick. Yep.
But he's depending on Kyle here to get up there and try to clean it up.
Kyle takes out an unusual 3 pins.
5 pin over there. It's kind of tough to go past the head pin.
He did. He
missed the head pin.
Tucked it right in the little crevice there.
That's not an ideal start for
Shaw
Pellett.
Not when you're up against Luke on lane 1. The way it's been, he's going to just keep doing what he's been doing on this lane. I don't think he's missed more than once.
Yeah, these guys have an opportunity here to just close up the match. 3 straight wins.
Sweep it.
Yeah.
The series over. The doubles duel will have ended.
Yep. Luke on his favorite lane. Through the middle.
Maybe a slight glimmer of hope for the Shaw Pellett team.
Yeah, we'll see if Luke, if Rick rather can get him past.
Well, he's going to bounce him around.
Yeah.
So now Rick's going to finish this first frame, and then he will start the second frame immediately on lane 2. And from there, I think everyone will kind of see the flow of the game.
Yeah. It's an exciting format. We don't
see this often.
Yeah. We don't get to participate in events like this very often. Certainly enjoy the opportunity to bring it to you, viewers.
Just a little different angle to it. It's kind of a team effort here, and if we do get to the 4th round, if Shaw and Pellett are able to bring us to that 4th round, you'll truly see a team game then. There'll be 2 bowlers against 2 bowlers, total pins.
Yep, head-to-head doubles.
Oh, dear.
A little bit of a light
Rick
hit
leaves Luke
himself
something he doesn't really want to look at. Luke thanked him on the way by.
Luke's going to try to go 1 and 1 here, get the 10 box.
Interesting. I don't know if you caught up with this, but notice Luke's going to start every frame on lane 1, and Rick's going to start every frame on lane 2. And just from what we saw in the last couple of weeks, they kind of honed in on those lanes. We saw
it does
Rick
seem
throw up a complete bomb on lane 2.
Yeah, he closed out with a double and 7. Really, really monster strike that you're talking about. And we saw Luke on lane 2 maybe
He
looking a
struggled.
little
Well, he
uncomfortable.
did. He was a little uncomfortable on the
We
approach.
think it has something to do with the ball return, possibly, but he was lights out on lane 1.
Yeah, so good strategy on their part. So Kyle leaves Eric something a little bit more manageable
Yep, might be. We're looking at our first spare leave of the match for either team.
for either team. There's three rips. And again, this is critical. Not critical, but it's a starting point for this team to build on the momentum they need to get going in order to pull this off.
Yeah, they're trying. It's easy, I think, to get caught up in the moment, thinking to yourself that we've got to win both matches. This is again
Well,
just
they
like
got to
any other
win.
match.
They got to win one box.
You got to win one box.
Yeah.
You got to throw one ball at a time and get yourself climb back into this match one frame at a time.
And of course, in their defense, they're getting kind of used to this format. This is not a normal format that we're used to. So
Absolutely.
neither are they.
Eric finds the head pin, but unfortunately goes through the middle. Puts 5 on that spare.
And again, leaving Kyle with something less desirable. But the bottom line is they do have a lead early in the game, which is all more important.
Kyle doesn't quite get the ball over to the 3-pin where he was hoping.
He's
carry
trying
the
to
2.
slide that all the way across. Yep. Now, you're going to see something come up on your screen momentarily. And here's a little flashback moment for you boys and girls out there.
Yeah, we dug into
Name
the
that
archives
bowler.
for this one. That's our competitor, Luke Robustelli. Looks just about the same, just a different pair of shoes and a different shirt.
Hasn't aged a day.
No.
There's that lane 1 ball.
Yeah,
Well, that's
if
what
they
you want to
come away-
step
if
on
they
the
come
lane.
away with the win here, I think the strategy of putting Luke on lane 1 is
Certainly
it's a thing you
going
can
to work
point
to their
as maybe
advantage. And again, Rick threw the big double on lane 2, so I'm sure they were thinking about that.
Yeah, and you got a righty bowler whose leg kicks out to the left, and
Yep.
you put him on lane 1. You've got a lefty bowler whose leg kicks out to the right,
Yep.
and you put him on lane 2. It works out really great for them.
So this time he's left with something that we haven't seen too many times this game. He's single pin.
Yeah.
It's the first single pin of the match. You see, again, he's catching that.
Little frustration out of Luke there. He's going to cover this up. Yeah, push that button and move on.
So now Pellett and Shaw trail by 5 in the third. There's an open box up in the fourth, and it's time to start making a move.
That's right.
Kyle with that real smooth ball right there, and he doesn't quite catch all, but almost had that pin working into the 6-7.
Yeah. Leaves Eric with a great opportunity here to put a mark up there, get themselves back on track for the rest of the game. And Eric
Slid off the side.
Eric may not look like he's having his best outing here, but he's, as we've said before, somebody that we just never count out of anything.
Oh, he can start stringing them anytime.
Yeah.
I think what he'd like to do here is give Kyle a break, not have Kyle shoot this box.
Yeah.
think that's what he would prefer at this point.
I think Kyle would prefer that too. Not this time. Kyle's going to have his hands full with the
Yeah,
1,
it's a
3, 7, 9.
Very difficult make here. He's going to have
Tricky
to.
little split. So this is interesting because there's a couple of ways to carry the 1, 3, 9. And typically, I think the way that you try to shoot it is you hit the head pin just a little bit light, so you catch the 3 pin straight on. But that's not going to carry the 7 pin. And that's one other way to hit the 1, 3, 9. But no luck carrying that 7 pin.
No, that pin was out in front. Was able to just clip the 7 just in front of, didn't quite knock it down the bag. So he's going to clean that up for 10. And here we are. They're halfway through, and they are struggling, but still in this match. Certainly,
Yeah.
Anybody's matches.
The Robustelli Dansereau duo have not really taken off yet.
They
Here.
haven't seized the moment. Yeah, the opportunity was there to take a big early lead.
But nevertheless, here they are in the 5th frame
With a lead.
with the lead and an opportunity
Build
to add
upon
to it.
it.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it's going to happen this frame. We'll see if Rick can manage to slide something over.
This is what Kyle had left for him earlier in the match, and he went at it trying to slide the 3 over into the 2 pin and knock them down that way. I think Rick's going to go back probably a similar manner.
He's going for the 3 and he carries it.
He carried it.
Unbelievable.
That's a great shot for Rick Danserau. Gets to play again.
Yeah, those are the ones that make you feel real.
Well, that's a huge
confident,
mark.
you know?
Huge mark.
Rick looking to make that split count.
Well, that's what you want to do here is, we put a hammer down right here.
It's a
Oh, he
little
gets
heavy,
an
but
extra break, though.
Carries that 4 pin there, leaves 3-6 for his partner in crime, Luke
Certainly
Robustelli.
something Luke has made 1,000 times, if not once. He will make this. He will make this any which way. He can split him. He can go out inside. Goes right at it usually. And that's what he did.
Makes it look easy.
Yeah, that's really. For him, that's like a one-hitter. Okay, we're going to take a short break here. We're going to hear from our executive producer. We'll be back right after this.
Hi there, I'm Brian Ewing, the executive producer of Duckpin TV. Hope you're enjoying today's show. But I do want to take a minute to reach out to you, the viewers of Duckpin TV, and ask for your help. As you can probably tell from today's show, Duckpin TV does not yet have all the equipment we need to produce the professional broadcasts we're looking to produce. So we're asking for your help and your donations. You can visit us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/DuckpinTV, and you'll find a donate link at the top of the page so you can donate via PayPal. If you'd like to make an offline donation, you can get in touch with a Duckpin TV representative. In Rhode Island, you can get in contact with Chris Louth. In Connecticut, you can get in contact with myself, Brian Ewing, Eric Lateska, or Pat Rufo. And in Maryland, you can get in touch with Billy Kuntz. Definitely want to urge you to donate. Without you and your help, Duckpin TV wouldn't be what it is. Hope you enjoy the rest of today's show.
Okay, as we've done in the past few weeks, well, first of all, welcome back. In the past few weeks, we've shown and heard from some of the bowlers, and we talked to Kyle Shaw again.
I would have to say my favorite personal accomplishment, favorite memory in Duckpin bowling, definitely have to be when I went for 3 straight times in a row, 200 game, 500 series at Perillo's. Last year of travel, the first 3.
which he might now change his mind. He said it was just that last ball I threw. If you were watching while he was talking, he got a splash down there.
Yeah. And couldn't be timed.
Oh,
better
they
than
definitely needed that spot.
that. Trailing Luke Robustelli and Rick Danserau by 13 pins in the sixth frame rather.
And his partner jumps right on board with that, and that's exactly what they were looking for, a little spark.
Right on time.
Then that was a perfect execution of Scotch doubles right there. You happen to notice some of the noises that aren't coming from us in the background. We do have some leagues that are currently bowling, and we certainly encourage any of you to come on down to Lucky Strike and check out the leagues or any other bowling center that is near you. Certainly a fun way to spend an evening or an afternoon. They have seniors leagues, and anyone of any age can come down to a bowling alley and join. Luke Robustelli right back. What we have now is a match.
Yeah, they're off to the races here. Luke answers a big double from
That was
Pellett and Shaw. And
definitely responding. That's responding to a double right there. Just off the side of the head pin, didn't leave it on. It's something that Luke can pick
Yeah.
3 to get 5. I think
it's makeable here. He can make this a couple of ways. The angle he throws on his ball, he can catch to the head pin on the right side, and his ball's just going to go right into the 6 pin and carry the 2. He could also shoot the left side of the head pin and carry the head pin right over into the 2 pins.
he could play it
He's
as
got
a
a lot.
mini split. He could play it as 3. The way the pins move on these lanes, he could go either way.
Oh, and
Oh, you got it.
Oh, goodness.
Thought he got a. First, I thought he had a bad break, and then it was turning
Then-
into a
then
good
it
break,
looked like
and
a
it
good
ended up
break.
being a bad break.
Yeah, but he shot it well.
Well, at this point in the match, they're going to take the 9 load for sure. And now they're going to just wait and see what Pellett can do with that double. I'm sorry, Kyle's up.
Yeah. So as
Well,
Kyle
we
takes
said-
the lane here.
We
I
said
mean,
do or die.
This is probably the moment.
Not just for the game, but for the entire,
entire match,
series.
yeah.
This is the doubles duel right now.
Yeah, Kyle needs to take a deep breath and capture the moment. Oh,
That
hits the head pin a little bit light
was light.
in the 1-3 pocket. Only carries 5 out of it. Now they're still filling that second strike.
Yeah, Eric's got to really come up with something special here. This is a tough lead.
Yeah, they're trailing by 8, and and Eric only gets 1 of the 5. That'll leave them trailing by 11.
Yeah, they're down at least 11, if not more. 12 pins, 13 pins. Well, here we are, 13 pins, 2 to go.
This is do or die, I suppose, to keep with our
Well,
theme.
it is. I mean, he's got to at least give Kyle a chance to make a spare, if not more.
Yeah.
And then hope that the team of Robustelli and Dansereau just slip up maybe 1 box out of 2.
Eric,
There's a good ball right there from Pellett.
puts the ball in the 1-3 pocket. You can see he kind of fought to keep that ball on target.
Well,
But,
that's the
that's-
ball that's been drifting into the 3 and chopping out.
Yeah.
He kept that one touching the head in there.
Oh,
Shaw just barely scrapes that one.
Yeah. He's practicing that 5-6.
Yeah, that wouldn't even have
Spare
made
shot.
that wouldn't have made the 10. I don't think.
Yeah. Barely covers the spare, but in doing so keeps his team alive.
Yeah, well, I always tell people when I'm bowling, I'd rather have almost missed it than almost made it.
That's right.
Luke's got a pin working
1,
there.
2, 3.
And
No.
almost took them all out. Big spot.
Leaves his teammate with the 7-pin.
Yeah, big spot for Rick here. A spare here is going to really force Pellett and Shaw to at least double. Yeah. That's a big mark. He definitely he has a chance here to almost put a nail in the coffin.
Yeah. If you're Erik Pellett or Kyle Shaw, you're hoping that he goes through the middle.
He's got to do something low. He's got to be low, and that's not low enough.
No. So, Kyle Shaw and Erik Pellett scores max out at 150 if they throw a
That's the
triple.
highest they can hit right now.
Rick and Rick Danserau, Luke Robustelli looking at an opportunity to cover the mark here, and then a strike blocks out Erik Pellett and Kyle Shaw.
So that leaves it a slight. The door is open just slightly. This is a big pin as well.
It is.
That's a big pin because that forces the double now.
That's right. Yep.
Had
Erik
Luke left
and
that.
Kyle just looking for a window to crawl into.
I
Never
know.
mind a door, an open door.
They were looking for any slim poke, and they have it.
Nothing. Kyle off the head pin.
That's going to do it. So we are going to have our first champions. The doubles duel is going to go to Luke Robustelli and Rick Danserau.
Yeah, clean sweep.
They swept them. It wasn't easy. It was a hard fought each week, but they had the key boxes. They really threw the ball when they had to. Right, the strikes came exactly when they needed them. This game in particular, after Shaw and Pellett double on him, Luke comes right back and throws one right back and just keeps the tide going.
Yeah. Unrelenting pressure that came from Luke and Rick. And they managed to close it up. Final score of the match, 126, 141 in favor
So a
of
15-pin win for Robustelli and Dansereau, and we're going to take a short break. We're going to hear from our sponsor, and we'll be right back with our champions of the doubles duel right after this.
Lucky Strike Lanes is located at 185 Stafford Road in Mansfield, Connecticut. That's Route 32, right across from the drive-in movie theater. Lucky Strike has 24 duckpin lanes and is home of the Eastern Classic, duckpin bowling's most historic tournament. Lucky Strike is also a great place for birthday parties, group outings, corporate functions, and fundraisers. Lucky Strike also has lanes available for open bowling. Rock and Bowl every Friday and Saturday night as well. You can visit Lucky Strike Lanes at luckystrikelanesct.com or on Facebook, Lucky Strike Lanes CT. Hope to see you soon.
All right, folks, I'm here with the winners of our doubles duel match, Luke Robustelli and Rick Danserau. We just finished up our Scotch doubles matchup, and Luke and Rick managed to close it out without the need for our final match. We noticed, guys, that you picked, it seems strategic. Luke, you were on lane 1, you were on lane 2. You want to give us a little clue as to who came up with that strategy?
Sure. Well, first, let me thank Duckpin TV for inviting us for the first match. We're certainly happy to be the first winners of the doubles duel, and we look forward to taking on any challengers in the future. Jimmy Fallon, hook us up. I think in the first match, you talk about lane 1. I've worked a lot in my career, especially bowling from the left corner. to be as good on the left lane as I am on the right lane. And I think we found early in this match that I was a bit better on lane 1. Ricky, being the lefty, certainly made maybe a little bit more sense for him to start on lane 2. Again, they're still the second and third ball for me on lane 2, and you saw I think I missed a single and maybe a 2-pinner there in that game as well. But certainly a little bit of strategy with me starting on 1 and Ricky on 2.
Yeah, there was a moment in the game where Kyle and Eric managed to throw a double. It looked like they were climbing their way back into the match and going to make a run at this. One of you got up on the lane, I can't remember who, and just threw a strike right back at him. I think it was you.
Yeah, that was the ball of the game. That saved us right there. We don't mark in that frame. We're probably not up here talking right now.
Yeah.
That was a huge ball.
Yeah.
Probably the game changer for us.
Great. Yeah. Well done, gentlemen. Congratulations, winners of our first Duckpin TV event. I want to just say thank you to our volunteers. We have Pat Rufo, my brother-in-arms here. Brian Ewing, the executive producer, and on the camera tonight was Gabby Pena. I want to say thank you to all of them. And thank you to all of you, our viewers. Don't forget to like us on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/DuckpinTV. And stay tuned. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
Who's next?